Hello everyone and welcome back to another Nakanaide Plays. I apologize for the long delay between recording here. I'm going to try and get back to it as I've said before, but it's been hectic life lately. So I'm going to start up a new XCOM2 playthrough, just recently released. Been a fan of the XCOM games since basically I was introduced to them. Never got to play the original, but I played the Xenonauts, the remake. It was a lot of fun, as well as a lot of time in XCOM Enemy Unknown and Enemy Within. So we'll start up a new one here, Legend difficult. See, that throws me off. It should be legendary. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start this up. I'll let the intro video play. Tutorial's gonna be off for this. Tutorials, I mean, you can find that in a lot of places. I'm more interested in getting in and starting to play rather than going through the tutorial. If you do want to see it, I can always go through it on a separate playthrough just to show it and upload that video. But for now, I'm not too worried about it. So go ahead and start here. We're gonna leave the Iron Man off for now, just because there could be glitches and other things like that. I'm not too concerned if I lose troops or anything like that. Oh well, that's part of the game. But if I can't move a troop or something like that, I have to reload, it'd be nice to have that ability. So we'll go ahead and start without Iron Man this time. And I'm gonna let this play.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate the benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
Here's where the tutorial usually picks up, but like I said, we're playing Legendary, so that'll skip it.
Approaching position.
What is she talking into? There was nothing in her ear.
Got their hands full today.
Apparently they've got that Marvel Universe technology.
Gatecrusher. 60 seconds.
See what? He's got nothing in his ear. Something around his neck, so maybe he could be talking, but nothing in his ear to be listening to.
Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrusher. Your turn.
And that's usually where the tutorial picks up.
Have had long enough to establish their peaceful enclaves within the city centers.
But instead it drops us right into this event.
Fight isn't over yet. We're deploying to hit a high
So I've got my monitor down to 100 Hertz, so hopefully the recording comes out okay. I've done a little bit of testing, it seems to be alright, but we'll have to see how that looks when I actually upload. I am only doing the 30 FPS for now. We'll probably move to 60 FPS later on if once I've tested my internet for the upload. It's been a long while since I uploaded, so I'm not entirely sure how my new internet will handle that. Loading takes a little bit longer with the recording going. There we go.
1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position. Position's concealed.
Alright, so concealment phase. I'm sure you guys mostly know about it. I don't imagine there's going to be many people watching this video that haven't heard about it, but basic concept is right now I'm able to move around the map freely without the alien menace detecting me. I kind of want to try to get a high ground advantage here, but most likely I'm not going to get the opportunity to actually use it. I mean, I have unlimited time here. This isn't a time mission. A lot of them are timed now, but let's go ahead and just move up here and see what we see. Nothing yet. Let's tuck back into this full cover here. And we'll go ahead and move you right up the center. So these little circle right here, these symbols right here, they show that that's a square where you'll be detected. The idea is to try to set up an ambush, not walk into detection. So that's what we're going to try to do here. I've got an alien personnel scanner looking thing there, so we'll have to avoid that, but we do want to get past it. I believe the objective is right on the other side of it. Yeah, right there. So we can move into this parking lot here. We got a couple of things of full cover here. That should be full cover. I don't think those will be, though, but it looks like there might be some right there. We'll go ahead and move up a little bit more aggressively here because we know that the parking lot area is clear for the most part. And bring you up right next to them. And then let's take a look here. We don't see any aliens moving around. Let me real quick, apologies, I haven't got much time to play around with it yet. Was trying to avoid spoiling things for myself. We're going to lower the edge scroll a little bit. Save and return. That's a little bit better. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's move up to the side of this. Do we see anything yet? No. Go ahead and move up to the side right here and look into the parking lot. We've got people, but still no Advent or aliens. Okay, so yeah, those are only half cover. That's about what I thought. We'll move him up to this full cover. Her. And Parker, we can move up to this full cover. And we'll just move you up right here next to Parker. So one thing I would like to do, if we do get some viewers going, have you guys create characters, and I'll throw them in as part of the campaign. It's a fun part of the original XCOM, both the original and the remake Enemy Unknown, was the ability to... That's full cover? Okay. The ability to name soldiers, you know, kind of have a story behind them, makes their deaths more meaningful, and success as well. So that's definitely something I'd like to do.
Bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
So they're most likely going to move. Hopefully they move towards us so we can get a setup next turn. Civilians don't usually move until we're detected, so I'm going to go ahead and move right up next to this square here. Not too much to worry about there. And then we'll go ahead and move you right here. And we will move you right up. Is that going to be detection? No, good. So he's got pretty good mobility. I'll probably have him lead the charge when we go to set up. And then we'll see where that sits us. Oops. I did not mean to do it that way, though. I thought he was in one movement square, so I guess for this turn we'll just overwatch. I wish it would let me scroll. I want to know which way they're moving. So it looks like they're moving to the left a little bit here, so... where's the bomb site? Is it this one right here? Let's go ahead and bring you up to this half cover here. My big issue right now is I don't want to stumble into multiple cells of units. Yeah, it's this one right here.
You're near the target position.
And with where we stand, I mean, 66% is not bad. I would like to get closer, but it's definitely a manageable percentage. The sooner I can start the attack, the better. One thing that's nice is you can see the little kind of like crosshair thing there that shows you that if you move to that square, they'll be visible. So if I move way over here, they're not in sight range, but the closer I move, they do become in sight range. So let's go ahead and bring you up right here. And then I want to bring you... No. Yeah, you. Bring you up to this full cover here. That should give you a pretty good sight. And we'll bring you up to this full cover right here. Alright, so can you throw a grenade that far? You cannot, so you... place you on Overwatch. And you on Overwatch. And I think we'll place you on Overwatch as well. And we're going to try and blow up any cover they have on this side. Oh, we can't reach them either. Okay, so we'll take one more turn here to get set up. And they are moving back towards us, so that's good. If they detect us, we're having some good shots. The problem is if they detect us, then they did. So there's a chance that they're just going to shoot at me instead of scatter like they normally would. If they shoot at me, she's probably dead. That's not good. Nope, they're just scattering. So that's good. All of them are frozen. Oh, a first miss. Second miss? Okay, well we did kill 2. And that was the end of their turn, so that should make it our turn now, which does put us in a decent position. Let's see if we can't pick up the kill on one of these other ones and get the promotion. 70% is pretty good. We're going to go... do I want to move up before I do this, though? There's not really anywhere I can move up to that's undercover. So we'll just go for this as is. Good, and it's a kill. It's a good shot. So there's his promotion as well. For now, what I'll do, if I do get any characters added in, I'll go ahead and set up a way that you guys can send me just the bin file. But for now, I'll go ahead and pull those bin files into the character creation, and then I'll probably just switch one of these original rookies over to that character, how you have them set up. Let's go ahead and move you up here. Okay, so that's probably the worst possible scenario.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human.
So we want to pull you back so you don't get flanked. I'd like to have you under full cover, but I don't know. I don't think I can get any full cover around here. That's half cover, that's full cover. Let's move you back over here. Pull way back to this full cover. And you're not going to be able to get full cover. I can put you here under this full cover. That should stop them from being able to flank you. 45% chance, I'm not entirely sure I want to take that. So this is only half cover and it's flankable. We'll move her back. Move her back behind everyone else, or him, excuse me. And then we're going to go ahead and overwatch these last 2, because they are going to try to move up. He's going to, so he's going to Scion. Looks like he's probably going to raise one of the dead. It's one of the new abilities that they added in for the sectoids. Those are the old sectoids from the original, or the unknown anyways.
No respite for the dead.
Fortunately, if we can kill him next turn, that zombie does die, and I would like to go for that if possible. It'd be preferable if one of these guys hit the shot on this perfect... Oh, only 3 though. That's kind of rough. He's not going to move up any further, but he's going to take the shot on, of course, our half cover. Fortunately, it was a miss. So now we've got to think of what's the plan. How are we gonna deal with this? That's not going to give him the best shot, but he could get nade range there. So we'll go ahead and move you up to this half cover. Nade can reach there. It can't reach him, but it can destroy his cover, so we'll keep that in mind. Go ahead and cancel that out for now. I can move you up to this full cover here. If I move you here and grenade, I can get a guaranteed kill there. What can I do with you? So you've actually got a... Oh no, it's on him. So on the sectoid, you've got a pretty low chance. Let's move you up. I'd rather not be under half cover, so we'll move you right here. I'm worried there's another cell right over here, too. We'll take the risk. I haven't moved anyone else yet, so we'll have the ability to move back if needed and deal with it appropriately. And I did. Oh.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts.
That's
Not sure whether to chalk it up to training or
That's probably the worst possible scenario I could have just uncovered. Okay, we're going to hold on to you. I think the first thing we're going to do, go for this nade here. We're going to knock him out of his cover. So the problem is I need to hit 2 shots on him to kill him, and I need to kill him to get rid of that zombie. I think I can move you over to this full cover. That'll be flanking.
moving on target location.
Only a 66. Alright, I need a big hit here. Come on. I'll take 3. Can't complain about 3. That doesn't put him in nade range, though. And then I've still got you. Oh. This is really not good. Okay. I think our best shot's going to be to just go for that sectoid now. He's injured. He's probably not going to be too aggressive. And I can pull her back to this full cover, giving me a little bit more breathing room. The problem is can he get up to flank? It's not a flank. I don't think that would be a flank either. Where's the commander? The commander's the one right there. So these commanders here, they have an ability where they can mark a target, and that target is becomes much easier to hit for everyone else. I think that's what we're gonna have to go for. I think we're gonna have to move up here and go for that sectoid. I think that's our only chance to save this. This could be a rough start. 70%. Come on, you got this. Oh. That puts us in a really bad spot. So I'm going to pull you back to this full cover here. I've got no other choice. I can't just leave her out in the open like this. And we're going to have to cross our fingers here. Okay, good. That's good. That's not as good. So I don't think that he's flanking her here. Okay, good. I just need 3 more of those. 3 more misses. Yeah, you just stay back there. He's going to go into Overwatch. Is he actually going to go for the shot? Okay, good. 2 more misses. Come on. Oh, and he would be aggressive. That should have been a double move, though. I don't think that he can fire again after that. And he went into Overwatch. The zombie's probably going to hit someone. I don't know how much the zombies do in this one. We're going to have to hope that he survives. Oh man, that's brutal, but he did survive. No one panicked. Perfect. Okay, so let's try and deal with this sectoid now. I'd like to not move too far away from the rest of the group if I can help it, because I'm going to need him, so I'm going to try and move directly behind the sectoid. Oh, how's that set off the Overwatch? He was behind full cover. Okay, at least it missed. I guess I should have dealt with him first, but fortunately it worked out perfect. 5 damage is exactly what we needed. Okay. That kills the zombie. So, next move. I really need to deal with this commander, but for now I can't. There's just no way that I can manage. If I pull her back, that's a dash. What is your shot percentage looking like? And you don't have a nade anymore. You still do have your grenade. If I pull you back, I can't pull you back to this full cover. I can't pull you back over there. She's just not in a good spot. I think what we're going to do... And you're really in a bad spot as well. Are you flanking this guy? 61% chance to hit. It's not flanking, but it is good. If I pull you back here, you probably are flanking. Do you still see him there? You do. So let's do that first. Let's see if we can clear this flank. It didn't up the percentage at all. Good. Okay. We're definitely looking a lot more manageable now. So that puts you at a 60% on him. I need to pull you out, though, because you're the one that's marked. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for this 52 here. I really don't want to move him up anymore, and I kind of don't want to leave him here either because he's really weak behind half cover. Oh. I'm going to pull him back to this full cover. And I'm going to pray that he hits a 48. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what we needed. A way to come through. You are a champion. That means I can double sprint her back to this full cover here. We're not timed. We have no need to rush. No need to play overly aggressive. And we'll see how they proceed from here. So the commanders... Wait, what? No. Is he flanked there? Oh, he might be. That was such a bad play on my part. Okay. So now the issue is I can't even see the percentage to hit without reloading. Let's pull you back to this full cover here. Once again, behind full cover, he had to have been out in the open then. Alright, well. I need to get in range to throw that grenade if possible. I am not in range at all. We'll overwatch everyone. See how the aliens proceed. I don't understand this new Overwatch. How is he visible to shoot at me, but not visible to Overwatch? The good thing is he triggered my Overwatches. That can be a lifesaver if someone hits. Which is not possible. Okay. You've got one shot left. Can you make it count? You do have your grenade. Are you in range to see him from this cover? You are, but you're not flanking. I can move it closer and get grenade range, but that leaves him out in the open. I don't think you can reach a grenade from here. I'm gonna move to the full cover. Yeah, you are not in grenade range, not even close. What's your percentage to hit? 46. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. You definitely need to move. You still have your grenade, that's good. Only place I have to go is half cover. We'll have to go for it. But we can grenade him and get rid of his cover now. Which is great. And it killed him even outright. That's perfect. Okay. I'm worried about her getting flanked if I move her up. Let's just overwatch with her for now. And I think we'll overwatch with him this turn as well. My issue is his health. I can't really move him up. I can't lose 2 on the first mission. That'd be terrible. Oh. We might be having a little bit of an issue. Oh, no, we're good. That's why I hate half cover. Alright, so here's where I have the choice that I can either be ballsy or try to play the safe game. Both of them only have a 20 to shoot. If I move her up, can I get a nade over there? I don't know if that cover's even destroyable. Doesn't matter, I can't get a nade. You do have a chance to shoot, but it's pretty low. I'm gonna just overwatch. I'll pull you back to this full cover.
Okay.
Still only a 26, that's not flanking, okay. What about... I can't get you anywhere better than this either. We'll overwatch again. We'll get that nader in, see if the last one with the nade, see if we can't knock that cover out. Hopefully we survive this last shot. Good, good.
You're all over me.
So he can move now if he wants. I doubt he will. Okay. That's only a half cover.
On the move.
Oh, good. I can destroy this cover too.
Ready for a surprise.
Oh, I didn't destroy it completely though. So that's full cover. That should be flanking. $66 to hit. A 5 will kill. That's exactly what I needed.
Kill confirmed.
Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. Menace 1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
Oh, eventful first mission, I'll tell.
Rolling!
Let's go ahead and get that C4 planted and get out of here. X4.
Menace 1-5, rendezvous at the extraction point.
Alright. Well, that could have gone better.
Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
But we only lost one. We'll have the 3 promotions, only one of which will be useful for our next mission, but... Continue. 2 gravely wounded. I do like this percentage screen. 87 or 85% of our shots were successful. 3 damage average, 3.5. A 31.6% cover bonus. I don't know what that actually means, but I'm assuming that's how much. I don't know. Half covers 50%, full covers 100%, maybe. No covers 0. Who knows? Of course, that percentage doesn't make sense. Then it wouldn't be a 0.63. I like this screen here. They march out. You would hope all successfully, but in this case, not quite so happily. Oh, alright, let's get our promotions done.
Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
If I could have had one left ready for the next mission, it would have been the Grenadier, but you don't always get what you want. Continue. See what Pina's going to become. We got our support.
Some of our most advanced equipment. Specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
Our sniper's the one that's left alive.
Sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
Okay. Continue. 6 Avenger troops, 1 corpse or sectoid, and 1 Avent officer. Over to the research lab.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology. Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
I like all the dramatic pauses before Commander. It's like we have to remind you over and over again, you're the commander. You remember that first game, Commander? Yeah, that's you.
That area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
Okay, reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
See? Pause and then Commander. Okay. Not gonna have any engineers yet. Build facilities though. I do want to come out here. And we'll go ahead and build a guerrilla tactics school. 28 days. Things take a long time in legend difficulty. It's gonna be pretty brutal. You're left with some.
A lot of time repairing the ship's systems if we had any idea how to translate their language. Unfortunately, we don't come across many linguists out here.
Didn't want to talk over her. Yeah, no, things take a long time in legend difficulty, so you're left with stock soldiers and whatever you get through promotions for a good portion of it.
Hand it to the aliens. The invasion was one thing. All their advanced technology. They had the drop on us for sure. But Advent, there's something we could never have prepared for, even with better gear. Between the propaganda, the handouts, and the seemingly endless supply of reinforcing peacekeepers, they're nothing but trouble for an upstart resistance movement.
So let's go ahead and take a look over here. Our soldiers, 15 days gravely wounded. Our specialist is out for 42 days. Wounds mean a lot more in this game than they do in the other ones. I'm not entirely sure what the difference between these two amounts are. They were both hit for 3 damage. One's 42, one's 15. It might be a class-related issue. Let's go ahead and back out here, though. And we'll go ahead and head over into the command. Let's actually... I know you can zoom around. Can you move? You can. So you can kind of look in, see what people are doing. Well, that's kind of cool. You got the bar/memorial over here. Some recruits left. Nice hair. Engineering down there. It's pretty cool. The background changes based on where you're actually located. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and head in and see where we started out.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry. Not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
It's all ours, baby.
While we prepare for new operations and continue our
So looks like we started in the Arctic here.
by scanning at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans on the surrounding area. Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be
Perfect.
investigating.
So originally, when I was just doing my little test on recording and all that kind of stuff, I started over here in America. So it looks like you can start different locations. I think the beta tester started right over here. And we started over here. Generally speaking, we get 150 supply per turn. But generally speaking, when you start off in Legendary, as far as I can tell, you're not given a lot of missions right off the bat. So usually you'll end up having to scan for intel or other things. Looks like we got lucky though, got a resource cache right off the bat, which is, you know, bonus supplies for us. So let's go ahead and head down and grab that.
Commander, the Avenger's remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
So instead of watching the world map spin like you do in Enemy Unknown, you now scan locations, and that's how time passes. So we'll go ahead and do that now. The supplies would be nice. Perfect. Only 50, but so it looks like we've got a mission here. Oh nope, it's just a location, so we can get an engineer for scanning that. So let's go ahead and over there. We definitely can use more engineers. They're invaluable. Go ahead and scan for that engineer here.
Do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
Is it intriguing now? Modular weapons. So now instead of upgrading to laser, plasma, and all that kind of stuff, there's also the ability to add add-ons to your weapon, scopes, laser sights, things like that, hair trigger. So that's what we just researched there. Go ahead and take a look. What else do we got here? Alien biotech. Oh, I kind of want to get the hybrid materials as early as I can. With the new way that this one works over XCOM Enemy Unknown, as well as Enemy Within, I'm not overly confident in my ability to handle Legend difficulty yet, but I figured why start off on easier difficulties, just dive right in. But at the same time, this one seems to move the story along. Like I said, I haven't really played much. I didn't want to spoil anything for myself. I kind of wanted to experience it the first time with you guys. I think we'll go ahead and go for the hybrid materials here.
I assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Head back out, scan for those engineers.
As the resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent.
So let's take a look here.
We've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
Alright, so looks like we've got a mission here, Guerrilla Ops. Easy difficulty. Reward is an engineer, so that's great. That means with the supply drop as well as this mission, we'd have 3 engineers right off the bat. That's wonderful. Destroy the alien relay. Operation Foolish Crone. Let's go ahead and head over there.
Course for the Arctic territories.
There we are. And then we'll go ahead and keep our sniper in for this one. It would be nice to have someone that can back everyone up. The nice thing about the sniper is they now start off with let's see here. No, I'm gonna give him the resistance. We'll go ahead and customize her up a little bit here real quick. That's not what I wanted. Edit. Customize. No arms for this, no legs. We do have torsos, though. You know what? Due to the power of the sniper in the original, we'll go ahead and give you the original armor. That's the armor from the original XCOM. Go ahead and back out. We'll just go ahead and give you a little bit of color here. Nope, not skin color. Main armor color. Just make it straight up black and that'll work. So weapon upgrade, that's where you can add stuff. We don't have any upgrades available, but you can add scopes, things like that that add bonuses to your basic stats. Loadouts, same as basic principle before. Choose whether you want frag grenade, medkit, all that kind of stuff. Soldier abilities, that's what I wanted to show you. So you now start off with squad sight, which is great. Makes the sharpshooter so much stronger early on, in my opinion. But we'll go ahead and back out here. Looks like this will probably be the squad that we take, so we'll go ahead and end the episode here, and next time we'll head on this mission.